We are officially back. And today is Friday. I'm recording this today, October 2nd. I'm going to be currently getting ready for the show for tomorrow. And as I'm guessing that you can see on the episode, yes, the controversy. So a big thing with this upcoming show, the world of sports, is that it's kind of meh. So originally, I wasn't going to do it, but my boy Alan wanted to do it, and I said, absolutely, sure. Always got to help a fellow vendor out. And so I wanted to do it, and might as well. But the last time that there was a show, it was bad. First offer. This guy offered 80% for a lot of my slabs. And I told him, could you at least do 87% 90? Fair? Yes. Because I could just go to a different vendor and then just trade. That's literally the essential thing that I could just be doing. But these California vendors, I don't know. Get ready. I don't know what it is. Okay, pause game. For the past 2 times that I've done the World of Sports shows, these California vendors that come up, I don't know what it is. Most of them, okay, this is a very small few that are good. Most of them, very, very stingy. That's all I'm saying. I tried, like that, what I was talking about earlier. 87 to 90%. The person said no. And I was just saying, why? Why no when you're going to be getting a deal no matter what? I understand you're trying to resell. Why not make a deal where you make money? Me make money. Yes? Copacetic? And the guy said, nah, it's not worth it. Pause game. What do you mean it's not worth it? What do you mean? Pause. What do you mean? Horrible. It was weird. After that. And what I'm referring to was the Sunday show, the Slow Sunday. If you look at it on my YouTube video, on my YouTube channel, it was a slow Sunday. We were in front of the vending machine and all that shit. And then later near the end, because I didn't do that much buying, I sold a good amount. My boy Scotty came by. He bought my Japanese Espion VMAX promo and a PSA 10 for, I think it was $295? $290? I completely forgot. Besides that, I was like, oh, me have cash. Maybe me need to stock up on some more slabs. Maybe slab sand, pretty good. So I walk down and I see this guy. He has a bunch of PSA 10 slabs. California vendor. I'm like, ooh, maybe me like. Me want to do deal. And it was a PSA 10. It was a Charizard and Braixen GX tag team in a PSA 10. Market at the time, I believe, was $280. And I offered a 90% value. And I said 90% cash. 90% cash. And they said no. Oh, my cat's back. He said no. I said, brother, but cash though. Because, you know, I always joke around with other vendors. I always joke around. I'm like, brother, cash is king, bro. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Let's make a deal. And he kept refusing. He's like, nah, I already have too much cash already. And I said, pause game. Pause. What do you mean you have too much cash? Is that actually a thing? Please put it in the comments if I'm wrong. Is there a point where you have too much cash at a show? Because that sounds great. I'm just saying, that sounds great. Me give you money for sale. And he said, I prefer to trade for something of higher value. And I was like, oh, okay. Confusion? Like, if you, okay. I know there's vendors out there that like to have stuff out for, you know, a little bit of eye candy, right? I understand that 100%. If you want to put something out there, then just put it on there that says trade only. Trade only, that's all I'm saying. But it's not just that those California vendors that have like done this, they're just very, very like stingy and specific. I don't know. And if I'm wrong, please put down in the comments. Please, absolutely tell me. Fucking shoot me out, right? And there was a thing that came up on my TikTok feed where I believe, I forgot the person's name specifically. I can go find it. I can find it right now. Where the person was on a Clover Cards video. I was like, oh, Clover Cards. You know Clover Cards. If you do not know in the Pokemon community, Clover Cards is a pretty influential, pretty big like vendor, and they do a lot of streams all the time. And so I saw the video because I follow him, and I'm like, okay, cool. What is it? And it's this guy named Perp Spoke. I have no fucking idea. And like, he bought a full van of like literally not a van, a full trailer of a massive lot of sealed, and was like flexing it and all that stuff. I'm like, dude, that's nuts. And he comes up to vend at the shows, and he has another partner, but they're super specific. They were asking cash on like 80% on like big cards. I'm like, brother, work deals, please. Don't come out to a small but very growing community like Reno, Tahoe, Carson, right? Give us. That's why I like love having these shows where it brings new people in, but don't fuck us over, man. Take me out to dinner first, please. Take me out to dinner, plow me down, and then fucking get at it, all right? But don't do it to the community, brother. I get it, flex your sealed. It's gonna go down eventually, all right? It's gonna go down eventually. People are gonna start ripping stuff, I get it. It's always gonna go up because sealed, and people are always gonna rip. Cool. But the biggest thing that comes out of those boxes are the cards itself. Like me, your boy, with Squirtle. I'm always going to rip everything. I don't give a fuck. I can't keep anything sealed. That last show at the Elite Card Expo, vendors traded sealed, and I said, fuck it. And I sold all of them that same day. I'm like, never again. I love ripping stuff. It's a joy, but also a curse. So, like, why start flexing by spending a bunch of like money on this stuff and like just flexing and be like, literally this post says, he says, condoms are cheaper than Pokemon. I'm quoting this, by the way. Stop complaining about how your kid can't afford Pokemon. If you can't afford Poke, you shouldn't have had kids, LMAO. That's on Perp Spoke, his Instagram. Second post. I like, am not lying to you. That's on the thing itself. And another post that he has where he's flexing with a bunch of booster boxes. Baby, I just spent your daddy's truck on Pokemon. Would you rather have the boxes or car? I don't know. I don't know. I know this is one person from fucking Bay Area, like LA, but I'm just, oh man, this is big brain hurt. Brain hurt. Why? Like, dude, don't have kids? That's nuts. That is absolutely abysmal from someone that spends an ungodly amount of money on sealed. Weird flex, but okay. Like, I wonder how they do deals with kids. Holy brother, that's nuts. I know, I'm throwing a lot of shade. Wow, that's crazy. But second part of this, I just want to put out there. For a lot of the people who are local in the Reno, Tahoe, Carson community. So this show this weekend is World of Sports again. And I'm going to be there all 3 days. And I just want to give you guys a little heads up. So bring your binders, bring everything. It don't matter. Most people will work with trades, 100%. A lot of people will work with trades. And if it's your first time, congrats. Congrats on your very first show, if you guys are going. And be open. A big thing with vendors and stuff like that, they love to talk. Especially me. That's why I'm doing this. I talk way too much. Calling myself out. Everybody wants to talk. Okay? Everybody wants to talk. We're like, what's up, man? How's it going? You like shiny cardboard? Me too, bro. Come on down. Always talk with the vendors. Vendors are always going to try to, like, at least just talk to them. Feel free to talk to them. Talk to make a deal. Everybody will make a deal. Even if it is 90%. People will make a deal. 100%. And it's going to be a good show. I believe it's going to be a good show. So tomorrow is going to be from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., which is running pretty late. But last time, I believe it was like a small little show up. Some people showed up. But it is nighttime. Most people go on the Saturday, which respect. I understand. So, but always be open to talk to other vendors. I know other vendors will say the exact same thing. Come talk to us. We are standing behind table. We will talk to you. We will make good deal. We will talk about same interest of shiny cardboard. It's always fun. It's always going to be super good. Don't be afraid. And I believe it's $5 entry, which is 1,000 times better than $20 a pop at KaboomCon, which is nuts. So I will be buying, just to let you guys know, I will be buying, trading, selling, and I think if some of you guys saw it on my story, I'm trying to dabble into the Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh scene. So I know I don't really have that much. I actually have really nothing. But I'm trying to learn so I can make everybody come together as a community. So I know I'm just rambling on. It is what it is. But this is just going to be my video for this week. And then next week, I will be uploading. I'm going to try to do part 1 and part 2 next week. So I'm going to try to do part 1, give or take, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'm going to be doing part 2. I'll try to figure it out around, I'm going to try to do it Friday, because that week is going to be the October 11th, the Pokeween at the Verdi Boomtown, which is still going to be awesome. I'm still believing in it. And I will be going to Cabela's for fishing stuff. It gives me an excuse. It's a pretty good excuse. What are you doing before the show? I'm just checking out Cabela's, looking at some fishing stuff. maybe spend most of my Pokemon money on fishing reels. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, I'm just putting it out there. Who knows? But super pumped. I won't even lie. I'm super excited. So thanks for listening to my TED Talk. I know it's like podcast number 2. It's short, but hopefully in the later weeks or month or two, I'll be bringing in some other guests in the local community, maybe a person from Reno or Carson or just a local collector, just to talk about how the market's going. Because market for mega go booming. Super insane. I only got 1 box so far. I bought it for $300 and I didn't really get much. I got a couple full arts and I also got a crimped Bulbasaur promo, the Mega Evolutions booster box promo, which is freaking awesome. I sent it in the CGC automatically so I can get that error card, which super fun. But I got some pretty good ones. A little Steelix, little Shroodle. I fucking love the Shroodles. And a little Snover. Super cute cards. But pretty pumped. And that new market be bumping. Especially the new Charizard Mega EX. A lot of money. I already see people trying to post it up for $1,000, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts for $1,000. And I'm excited to rip the box. I want to rip it. I always rip everything Japanese. So you might see me rip something at the show tomorrow because I'm going to scavenge. I know someone might have it. So we shall see. But thanks for letting me ramble. All right. I'll see you guys next week. I'm probably not going to do a podcast episode next week so I can just edit the vendor POV itself. So hopefully it's going to be really good. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see a lot of you peeps tomorrow, my fellow anglers. And I hope you guys enjoy. I'm not sure how this will go, especially how just me rambling is. I don't know how interesting that is. I don't know. I'm just doing this for fun. Doesn't matter. But thank you guys for watching, ladies and gents. Please like, follow, subscribe-a-roni. Follow my Instagram because I post a lot on there about future shows and all that stuff. So thank you guys so much. Your guys' appreciation and support for the community is nuts. And you know me. I will support every other vendor that helps out other vendors and new people that go into the community. Not take stuff away from them. So have a good one, guys. And if I don't see you guys at the show tomorrow, keep fishing.